morning, people. It is Gravity Groove here at Not Safe for Work Magic, and it is day 53 of quarantine. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. I am still alive. I am still, in fact, alive. It's incredible. It's about the only thing I'm good at, is not dying. Here on this show, where we highlight some of the worst luck in the known universe. We are, according to this little spreadsheet, 3 drafts away from having all the packs we need to open to complete the set, all in one big stupid pack opening fury. So let's keep on keeping on. We saved up, I think it was 50,000 gold before this, and we've gone through 30 of it. So we've won. We've gotten a 6-win streak once, a 7-win streak once, and several 2 wins. I actually had 2 0-3s off stream yesterday, which was, as one might expect, infuriating because the decks were actually pretty good. We just got screwed every which way. Drew 2 land and never drew another one. Drew 9 land and 11 cards, etc., etc. It's been an unfun process, but remember, kids, Magic is gambling, and random results have very little to do with you and what you pick and how you play. Occasionally, there are games you lose that you done fucked up, and we all have those, and we should try to learn from them and minimize that window. But there are lots of games you play where nothing you do matters, and you couldn't win to begin with. We have Divine Arrow, Pacifism, or Valiant Rescuer. I'm going to assume Pacifism is the pick here. But again, as I've said, Pacifism a little less impressive in this format than in some other formats. There are a lot of decent abilities on things, or the mutation creatures in particular don't really take pacifism very well. Divine Arrow, a little less guaranteed, so we're going to go pacifism here. Necropanther makes me want to go black-white, maybe something, if something else appears open, but Necropanther is usually a pretty powerful card. Duskfang Mentor is pretty good. One of the higher cards for rating in terms of upside, being able to give a big critter lifelink and get that big swing when it initially comes down is always appealing, and you threaten a pretty reasonable creature that generally stops your opponent's game plan. Vulpikeet is playable, but not particularly exciting, right? We might want a few more mutate creatures if we have a Necropanther, but I think the Mentor comes first. Just a good pack in general here. The Stinger, very good. Go for Blood and Lava Serpent, very good. But let's try to stay on color for as long as we can. That's a second Duskfang Mentor and a second Mamba. Mamba requires too much work, and -2, -2 is often just not good enough. If you want an effect like this, you usually just want the Thunderbane. We've got Will of the All-Hunter, which is pretty meh. Lurking Deadeye and Mutual Destruction, both quite good. Dismal Backwater could be good, but we don't know what our splash is going to be yet. We'd probably just take Mutual Destruction here. If we're in these colors, we could end up with a General later, and Destruction sacrificing a token is ideal. These are all bad. All bad. What's the best card were we splashing? think it would be Cathartic Reunion. Bastion of Remembrance. People seem to be very high on this card. Like its rating has gone up quite a bit over the last weeks. I'm kind of surprised as to why. Maybe because Whisper Squad is rated so low, people are taking this and hoping to just get a bunch of Whisper Squads to drain your opponent out. Which I could kind of see that. We'll give it a shot here. We've got a 1/4 cat, pretty unexciting. Boy, did our picks really drop off a cliff, huh? And and a Frenzied Raptor. Well, Raptor makes good with the Mentor. We want some high power. I don't know if we're splashing red, but we don't really want to be running a 1/4 if we don't have to. So we'll take this. We might not be in red though. Godzilla came back around. That's cool. The Mamba came back around, but as of currently we have one mutator. If we go into black, white, green, we probably have access to better mutation targets, but currently we only really have a little bit of a white splash, but they are very impactful cards. Huh. This pack 1 has not been great, huh? Pretty mediocre cards. Jeez, just infinity mediocre cards, huh? Yeah. Gosh, we barely got like 7 playable cards out of those packs. Well, we've got Titan's Nest, which we have to take. Unless we have 4 of them, which we do not. You know, we don't open good rares on this program. We always open the shit unplayable ones. Which doesn't make for good finishes, let me tell you. Well, all the cards in this pack feeling pretty mediocre. Wingspan Mentor, probably the best card. Valiant Rescuer is decent, but we don't really have the cycling to support it. Getting offered no removal here in the first 3 picks. Checkpoint Officer is a pretty good one. Just incredibly underwhelming. Incredibly underwhelming picks here. We have 4 cycling cards so far. Want to be mentored that deck? What the fuck? I was joking. Should we be going for blue now? Problem is there aren't a lot of high damage things in these colors, are there? Yeah, these picks are all just profoundly bad. Like, there's very little you can say about the outcome here so far. Like, these cards have just been terrible. We're going to struggle to find 23 playables. Skycat's great, but I mean, it'll instantly get shot out of the sky 9 times out of 10. This would be off 4th, so we're going to take it. So by Triome, this will be our 3rd. Yeah, sucks that there's a Blood Cradle in that pack too, but Divine Arrow, probably the pick here. Primal Empathy, a very powerful card, but our creature count is looking pretty low. And it's a color we don't have and can't really easily represent. It's powerful, but I don't think we can try to be 4 colors here. Not with 1 Evolving Wilds. Glider or Tiger, most likely here. Or a Fixing Land. I don't hate a Fixing Land. Cavern Whisperer or Auricorn, both decent choices here. Basically the same creature. Whisperer is a good target for some mentoring action. A Vigilant Menace creature or a Flying Menace creature. Or a lifelinking Menace creature. All seem fairly ideal. Essence Scatter, the best card in this pack. Not particularly close. We didn't see any generals, which is pretty disappointing. A general would have been great. Take the 1 mana cycler and play it if we don't have anything else. Just a skip. Boot Nipper. Boot Nipper's pretty solid. Nothing here we want to play. Take another Cavern Whisperer. Godzilla came back around. That's another potential way to end the game. Give it flying, give it lifelink, give it vigilance. Glider came back around, so did the Bushmeat Poacher. Let's look at our curves here. We have no 4s, so we're taking the Bushmeat Poacher. None of these are playable. This is a pretty disappointing deck, let me tell you. Wow. I am underwhelmed. I'm not even whelmed. I'm just underwhelmed. Well, all right then. Let's be grievously disappointed by our poor luck. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cyclers. I think we're playing Bastion because we're just that low on relevant cards. I don't think it's particularly good, especially not here when we didn't get any of the token producers and we didn't get any Whispers. This is probably reasonable. Oh yeah, this counts as a cycler too. This is probably reasonable here. $13 black, 9 plains. We effectively have 1, 2, 3, 4 islands for 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. It's not great, but I mean, we didn't get good fixing. We didn't get a Farfinder. We'll try it. We might end up wanting another island. Very, very low hopes for this one, folks. But, you know, 2 drafts left. Or so the algorithm says. Here we go.
Take your marks. Set.
Well, we have all our colors. We have some very annoying checkpoint officers for our opponent to deal with. Not exactly putting on a lot of pressure, are we? Easy prey, heartless, or just a cycler. Mutate something giant on that, didn't he? Well, that's nice for us. This is 3, so this doesn't destroy it. We can, of course, tap it. We can, of course, also pump it. Okay. Okay. Well, that's a lot of tricks. That's a lot of tricks. I guess we got tricked. That's a lot of tricks. That's really annoying. Uh-huh. So every creature has Death Touch. All my blocks are shit. Great. Fantastic. Okay. His deck is Mono Tricks. Cool for us. Please draw 5 cards so we can quit. Auspice, yeah. Yep. Yep. Isn't this fun? It's almost like getting handed a bad deck and then having to play Magic kind of sucks. Jesus. Moving on. Our 1 pacifism and 1 divine arrow aren't going to win that game. Also, just drawing 5 mentors and no other creatures kind of sucks. But that's what I get for playing a meme deck, right? It's not like I had much of a choice. I mean, you were here. Well, we've got a Cycler and a Boot Nipper on 2. Sure. Who cares? They've got an 8-card hand. We can't really go down any more cards and have it be viable. Hooray! Nothing but black sources. Good. Still no white source. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Well, we got the 2 islands in our whole deck. Got that going for us. Oh, we can get the Death Toucher back. Could die to an enormous flyer in the air. Can always do that. Okay. Four of our 6 swamps. 2 of 2 islands. What are we doing here? Sucking and dying is what we appear to be doing here. Literally all our white cards in hand. Nice. Fuck. Cool. If we swing with this, it gets first striked. This is just miserable. It's like I'm playing Constructed. You get to die painfully slowly. Yeah, more card advantage. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Why do I play this game? Like, why do you play this game? Are you seeing this? I mean, you saw our first game. We're gonna go 0-3 again. Like, has nothing to do with us. We can't do anything. Sure, who gives a shit? We drew another white card. I bet we have every white card in the deck currently in our hand. Oh, except pacifism. That's all we're missing is pacifism. Holy shit. Yeah, more card advantage, please, by all means. Sure. Yep. Yep. Just gonna get everything we try to do countered from this point forward anyway. We drew another white card. Or another not helpful card, but we only cast one card, so we're probably just holding it for Divine Arrow, which will get countered, of course. This draw is just so terrible. We've gone through half our deck and found one Plains and all of our white cards. Had this gone a different way, you know, maybe we'd have a game to play here. Hopefully he's just going to cycle and not have the counterspell. If he does have a counterspell, it's going to be convolute and not neutralize. Sure. I've never been able to cast this thing and have it live more than one turn. Like, it seems ideal, but it just never lives more than one turn. So now we can make one and pump one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. This is 3, this is 4, this is 2. Or we could make 2 1/1s. Yeah, I think ball's in your core, buddy. We are running out of cards, surprisingly. They've been doing Reader over and over again, but we're the one running out of cards. I guess we've been using the Bushmeat Poacher for a long time. So we're probably going to mill out at this rate. Shit. Well, still got this dude. They have a 5/7, so we can't really swing through. We're not accomplishing anything there. Really? Okay, I'll take that. I don't really understand why that was the checkmate, but... Well, I was miserable. At least in the first game I died quickly. Duke. What's up, Duke? This looks familiar. Ooh, boy, is it familiar. Spinning a lot of the wheels in the bicycle here. Probably just getting the bush dude down here. Gives us a little removal insurance. Okay. So we're assuming a big mutate's going to happen on the Polywog, right? You don't play Polywog without some good mutate targets. In which case we have mutual destruction. We probably sack the winds. Are we playing the exact same fucking match we just played? Hexproof. Good for you. It's a lot of Void Beckoners, man. Yeah, not much else to do here, huh? Be great if we had another flyer so we could get a little more use out of this, but we got what we got. We're going to be gently killed by Wingfold Paradons. Question is, do we want to kill this in response to the bounce? Nah, we still need the Death Touch for the Paradon. Yeah. Now I guess we'll just chuck the Wingspan Mentor. Play this, sack the Wingspan Mentor. Another slow, miserable one, huh? Well. Let's take care of that right away. Checkpoint officer. Turns off our divine arrow, but that's probably fine. Still got the Void Beckoner and the Boot Nipper. Gonna be hard to get through here. Boy, is he going to end up with a lot of life, huh? Splendor Mare. I guess. Not entirely sure what the plan here is. Oh. Make a giant untargetable thing. Good plan. I mean, if he gets that flying, we're absolutely screwed. Still 2 mana away from our Void Beckoners. Big 8/8 dumb boys. Yeah, he puts a heron on that and we're just dead, right? We've got one more Wingspan Mentor to potentially give our Boot Nipper flying to block that. In the meantime, he's gaining all the life in the world. All the life in the world. We could tap this, tap that, swing for nothing because of this. Oh, we could swing for that and then potentially Death Touch it. Let's try it. I mean, it's better than doing absolutely nothing. I believe you got tricked, sir. Ooh. Good answer. Good answer. So he's a 2-color deck, but added 1 forest for Primal Empathy and got to it. And honestly, that will probably be enough to kill us. Casting this means he won't be drawing a card for a little while. But, you know, not in a great spot. Can get back Splendor Mare. Well, that works out. Put this on this, make it a 3/3 Death Touch, bring back the Mare. That would still give us 2 white for a tap. Right. Right. We want Wingspan Mentor on the Necropanther. This is an interesting direction we're taking this, isn't it? Let's see if it pays off for us. Well, that's an interesting way to fuck us. Oh, wait. I don't have any mana to activate that now. I should have activated that instead. That was a punt. That's all I get to choose, so... Can't believe someone's actually playing that card, but it sure got us. Oh right, can't mutate on a human. Wow. Winning these long knockdown dragouts. Kinda surprised, kinda surprised.
Whatever.
The Jim Dandy. Not the Jim Davis. Not to be confused with the Jim Davis. So we grab a blue. We get to hold up Essence Scatter early and hope we draw into something meaningful. It's better than our previous draws of Swamp, 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 Island, Island. Hey, it's back. The boys are back in town. Okay, now we have all our colors, but nothing meaningful to do. Cool. Sure. I think we need to hold up Scatter one more turn to prevent the nasty mutate. And then we'll play Necropanther. Dang it. Well, you can't always get them. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Danger. Yeah. I'm in danger. Okay. Double Bastion of Remembrance. Yeah, you just kill 5 of his creatures and lose the game. That's pretty effective. No, we can't let you have 2 more creatures. Sorry. This could let us gain some life. Sadness. Well, we've got nothing to pump, nothing to grow. It's a bad hand, man. Suffocating Fumes is nice. That allows us to kill the Fertilid and potentially... Well, they're not going to swing with the Thieving Otter. I don't want to just play this out there, but... Gotta do something. Getting all my mentors in the wrong order. What? Why won't it let me do that like normal? Okay. Probably has the Deadeye. Huh. Just nothing but mentors, man. Okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awkward. Can only cast one of those. Awkward. Fuck! Play this and then plan to cycle to kill the lurking. Got nothing but fucking mentors right now, huh? And we can block the thieving, take 2. So hope he doesn't have anything. We can start gaining some life. We get back into this. Alright. Okay. That's annoying. Interesting the way these games are playing out. Very anticlimactic. Well, that's what I get for putting lifelink on that, huh? Doesn't really matter. So if he breaks, he's dead next turn. Uh-oh, looking at his graveyard. Oh boy. Looking at his graveyard. Damn it. So close, ladies and gentlemen. Yet so far. Didn't matter. I thought I was going to be back from the dead. Oh, we ranked up. Huh, alright. Despite our best efforts, we're winning? What is this sorcery? Ooh, we should get more coffee. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right. More Joe. More Majik. Can't believe we've got 3 wins with this deck. I'm baffled. Very, very baffled. I'll take it. We're platinum now, I guess. But we're almost finished with drafting, so we're not going to Mythic, I think, on this channel. Because it would cost a lot of money to go from Platinum to Diamond to Mythic. God, we get this hand a lot, huh? Boot Nipper on 2 and nothing else. Yeah, who cares? This is not a good keep, kids. Don't do this. Don't keep hands like this. I would strongly discourage you from what I have done. Jeskai cycling or white, blue, anemic things like we've been facing. Hey, we got a white. You. Okay, you want to essence scatter that. Alright. You made my mentor bad. Good on you. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Wow, we're kind of pinned already. Kind of pinned us. Phased Dolphin lets Thieving Otter through. There's nothing we can do about it. Sacking this doesn't help right now. I assume we can't block this. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I think we lost this one already. That's an interesting pin. So we're never going to be able to block the Thieving Otter. And we can't counterpunch. Wow. Okay. So we've got pacifism, and like that's it. Yeah. That's the usual response to the Skycat. So this time we're going to cycle the Void Beckoner to kill the Phased Dolphin. That's funny. How much damage are we going to eat from this marmoset? Just 4. Okay. He's drawing 2 free cards. Hand's still pretty bad. Definitely lost a lot of card advantage there. I guess Essence Scattering the Boot Nipper was actually pretty next level. We've got a Mentor that does virtually nothing. As has become typical of these matchups, we seem to be not doing a heck of a lot. So we could block with Keen Sight here. They cycle 1. We Suffocating Fumes. They cycle again. Doesn't feel great. We could chump. Cycle our fumes to try to find something else. I think I'm fine with that plan. And not yet. What's the worst case? He cycles, Raking Claws. That's a pretty worst case. Let's find out. Geez, Easy Prey's bad, huh? He's now drawn a flobbity jillion cards. Woof. Well, we're getting into decks with good cards in them now. Yeah, okay. Nothing we can do about that one. Alright, Scatter we can't cast, Wingspan Mentor we can't cast, Necro Panther. Seems bad. Somehow worse. Yep, quite a bit worse. Well, worse, I mean equally shitty. Equally shitty, probably more fair. And it's this deck again. Okay, well, with our draw, yeah, good game, opponent. It was a very interactive game. A lot of back and forth there. A lot of back and forth in that one. It's our buddy the Thieving Otter. Yep. Could have spinnerets. Looking for a keepsafe, maybe? Ow. Well, Hidaro, Fire Prophecy, Reconnaissance Mission. Our opponent has good cards, so we probably can't win this one, as we are the Mentor meme deck, which has had some close, funny wins, but obviously is not a good deck. No good ways to block this. We have Cavern Whisperer next turn, I guess. We're doing this again, the giant hexproof threat. It's pretty annoying. So the plan for next turn is Duskfang Mentor on the Cavern Whisperer. And then leave up a mana to cycle this to chump the Paradon. Yep, it's a lot of critters. Jesus fucking Christ, we can't get a fucking island. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Rumbling Rock Slide's a good card. We didn't get one. Alright, so we went 3 wins with a deck that had no right getting 3 wins, honestly. Like, this is a pile of garbage, if there was ever a pile of garbage. We're in 3 colors. We're not in 3 colors well. Our splash isn't really terribly well supported. The cards we're splashing for aren't super powerful. They're just okay, which makes the splash extra mediocre. The only truly bomb card we had was Sovereign Skycat, and it basically was murdered on sight in most games. We literally never drew Pacifism. We literally never drew Pacifism in 6 games. Huh. And we had no targeted removal other than a single mutual destruction. Yeah, bad stuff. All around bad stuff. But you got to watch the draft. There was very little I could have done there to improve the result. In this format, I just take all the rares until I get the set built, so that's a definite building limitation. But we weren't offered any second, third, or fourth picks in all of our packs that were of significant power levels to carry us through these games. Considering how weak our pool was, I feel like we did really well. Thanks for watching. This has been Not Safe for Work Magic. I'm Gravity Groove. I appreciate your time and your eyeballs, and I know you can be watching a lot of other content out there, and I'm just one of them, so I thank you for that. Feel free to come back with me again. I will be drafting at least 2 or 3 more times, probably one immediately after this, and pretty soon I'll have all the cards in the set, and I need you to send me some ikoria based lists, some meme decks, some dumb shit I can do once I have the full ikoria set. I have a good chunk of the previous sets, not everything. I don't have 4 Robber the Riches. I don't have 4 Brazen Borrowers. But we'll do what we can with what we've got, and it'll be fun. Maybe. Once again, thanks for watching, and later.